Hello, Scorpio. It's umomgtarot, and this is your someone secretly talking about you tarot card reading. Okay, so let's do the look-sees at the who, and then we're gonna get into the energy oracle and then a tarot spread and see what's all going on. Okay, we'll play dogs. Here we go. What an intro. Your first card, a lot of people even get in Gemini a lot, and the energy is communicative, mischievous, lively, witty, and informative. Stimulating exchange is possible. So this could be the person's energy. They could be a Gemini, yes, but they could also just have Gemini energy towards this particular situation. But let's pull the rest of the cards. The cards. Scorpio, we're pulling on you now. Alright, and with Scorpio energy, it's intense, masterful, thoughtful, and magnetically charming, but also secretive and possessive. Okay, good communicator with Gemini, and strong communication with Scorpio. So we always have to keep in mind when we pull our own energy in a reading is that this person may be mirroring some of your traits, or you may be finding some things within, like you're projecting onto them. Then we've got Aries energy, and the energy around you is dynamic and spontaneous. Crusading, impulsive action is likely. Interesting stuff here because we have Mercury energy with Gemini, so communication, short-term travel, like local travel, is in the mix of this person, so they may be close in proximity. And then we have Scorpio energy, giving us Pluto and Mars energy. So with Pluto, we're dealing with the afterlife. We're dealing it's kind of spiritual, I guess, but we're dealing also with shared resources, or like the deep connections, the deep partnerships you have with people. And also Mars, because Mars is a planetary ruler of both Scorpio and Aries, and this is a planet that introduces intensity and aggression. Also, I would say confidence you can find in there, but all motivation and enthusiasm, but also kind of boldness, audacity. You know what it is. Alright, so let's have a look at the energy oracle, which you've heard me shuffling, and we'll figure out an intention behind why this person is talking about you. What you talking about me for? The sun. Here comes the sun. Right? Sun energy. That's happy energy. No? The sun. This is the energy oracle. It's not directly connected, but I mean, it's giving the sun from the tarot. It's giving Leo energy. But what I'm seeing here is like there's just this whole waking up and having a fresh start to the day and feeling energized. So we're already coming from a good spot, happy place. That's good. Keep the vibrations up. And also we have the number 1, so they act alone, or they may have a singular intention behind why they're talking about you. So let's have a look at your tarot spread, and this is coming from the Light Seers Tarot, and we'll see what they're talking about when it comes to you, Scorpio. Dokes, 4 of Cups. They're talking about their happiness for a reason, because some of them have been in a spot at an emotional standstill. They're talking about you because we have the 10 of Wands here. They're thinking. They're doing a lot of thinking. Very introspective and wondering and trying to come to conclusions. Like, all right, that's it. I gotta make a change. How can I be excited and stimulated again? Okay, because I guess that's part of their being, is to be energized, and they may not be feeling the energy. The 10 of Wands is giving a lot of burdens, responsibility. Maybe that's why they have the intensity of the action, but they may not have necessarily the enthusiasm and excitement. Okay, then we have 8 of Cups. There's a lot of introspection here. Talking about you, I guess they need to talk things out. It's given. Two of Swords, indecision, not being able to see a clear path, or refusing to see a clear path, not wanting to execute. Yeah, this person's like, they may be going through the motions. Oh snap, okay, this may be an ex. This may be an ex right here, because the Knight of Cups is right at the end of it. A romantic gesture, very mature, a little more mature. That's, I mean, they want to be happy. They want to be happy. So this person's talking about you obviously because they're going through the motions. They want to be happy. That's their soul desire. That's the number one reason for their actions. The Four of Cups, we start with emotional stagnation. So wherever they are, whoever they're with, or whatever is stimulating their feelings in particular, they're not feeling that great. They're bored. They are bored in their situation, and there's nothing you can do about it. Nothing whoever is around them can do about it. They're unsatisfied. And for some of you guys, I feel like this is connected to that Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde thing for Gemini. Like one day they're hot and they're cold. But I feel like this person has been in a situation where they haven't been able to express that sun energy. And so they may feel bogged down. They may feel emotionally stunted with whatever situation they have. This could be a relationship that they're in, or a situation that prevents them from having a relationship that they want. They may be bogged down with burdens and responsibilities that they've accumulated over time. And so they're now going through the throes of like thinking about, oh my gosh, this is going to take its toll in this area of my life. I may not be in a position right now that I can really facilitate a healthy relationship. I might be sacrificing relationships and good, nourishing connections for whatever burdens and responsibilities I'm tethered to. So this person is doing a lot of introspection. We see that with the cards, but we really have to think about the fact that the Eight of Cups means they're doing it by disconnecting. Some of you may, I don't want to say ghosted, but some of you guys may not hear from this person for a long time and wonder why they're doing that. They're thinking about themselves. They're reflecting on who they are versus who they used to be, and they're like, stop me, like I need a change. I need something's got to give. And that sunshine right there is that thing. It's almost like the answer to their problems. It's almost like where they're eternally or inevitably trying to go is find their happy place. Find a place that is routinely they can wake up, feel energized, and like the rising of the sun, have that vitality to spread sunshine everywhere. It might even be their natural state, you know? Like this, look at what they're ignoring. They're ignoring all the good because they're so in their head and unable to recognize beauty. And so this person might just be in a really weird place, and this person might even express it as like hostility or conflict. They might have a chip on their shoulder, and they might just want to get out of that type of funk where they just like always have a problem with everything, or feel like they're just like miserable, and they may just be bored with them, like just unsatisfied with themselves for being that way. The Eight of Cups, very introspective. It almost reminds me of the Hermit card, but this card is just like emotionally I might be depressed. I need to disconnect from everyone. This person might be off on their own. They might be doing the solo thing. They might be in a situation where they just need a break. They need to walk away for a bit. But yeah, I feel like this person is caught up with what are they thinking about? What are they thinking about? Surely you're not that powerful, are you? Because we have a lot of, again, introspection. And this person walking away can't decide what they want to do. But we see what's coming on the Knight of Cups side. We see it. We see them wanting to offer and extend love that is consistent, love that they've thoroughly thought about, something very sincere. And I think it comes from a lot of time and a lot of experiences, or a lot of just, again, introspection. and they come to some conclusions here, because 8 of Cups is a card of, it's a number of completion. 10 of Wands is a number of completion, and I'm done. Like, this chapter is over. I feel like some of your people out here, they're talking about you because they're thinking about you, and they're thinking about making changes in their life so that they can feel happy again, so they can have something that lights them up. You're the light of their life. Now, what does that mean for the relationship? Who knows, you know? But I feel like they are going to extend their hand or their emotions towards you after they've concluded that they've been indecisive, that they've been unsatisfied, but they've been indecisive, so they want to open the door. That's what this person's giving. And I feel like, you know, this conflict energy that's just jumping out of my face from Mars because of Scorpio and Aries, I feel like the conflict is being conflicted. It's the inner conflict of it all. It's the being mean to yourself, being abrasive with yourself, being bold with yourself. That this person does. Like, they expect so much from themselves. They expect... That's how you get to the 10 of Wands. You expect a lot from yourself, and then when it's too much, you don't want to say, I can't do this. Because you've been doing it. So it's like, well, why not? And people are like, my mental health, my stress, but I don't want to seem weak. But you know, there's all these reasons that are going on in your own head where you have to figure out a way to come to an understanding that, no, you can make a decision. You can do that, but I guess the journey is through being bleh and inanimate in life, or just kind of stuck on autopilot in life, and just getting like emotionally unstimulated. Like, it's like you're not going to know that you want this specifically, like you need this specific type of stimulation until you've gone without it, and we're like, you know, the true appreciation at the core comes from a lack thereof. I feel like this person is torn a little bit between breaking old habits and starting new ones. I feel like it starts with extending their hand, whether it be just casually with a long-term intent, or, you know, just being delicate overall, just being gentle and emotionally intelligent as they reach out towards you. But like, all this precedes that gesture, is the thinking about how life is, and maybe life's a little tough for them, and they need you to be a pillow, or they need you, your words, your energy. I feel like it's your energy more than anything. It just brings good vibes to them, and that's what they appreciate the most. I feel like this person might be depressed. This person might be in a kind of like, I don't know what to do kind of state. They may have a lot of responsibilities piling up. Let's hope they're managing them, but just acknowledging that they're piling up. They're just a lot. And maybe they can find some efficiencies to deal with it. Maybe that's why they be talking about you. Maybe you can help, because, you know, your energy has always been very efficient and very problem solving, especially when it's to help other people. And the confidence also, it does help generate good thoughts and productive thoughts. So they may see you as a light in the tunnel that they're in. From whatever perspective they're at, they're like, everything would be easier, or I would be happier. I'd at least get a joke in if that Scorpio was in my life. In my life, all these things are highlighting how much value you have to them, and you know, some of you wondering, oh, are they better off without me? They're not talking about me no more. They don't care about me. Oh, even if they're not talking, they're thinking. Because like, I mean, it's looking real solo, like, because it's like, are you talking to your friends? We don't see friends here. You have all these burdens just piling on you. You're solo, you're going off on your own. People are trying to impress you or do stuff around you, and you can't even see them. And then the blindfolds go on with the 2 of Wands. It's like they're in their own head a lot. And the only person who knows how to sort out those thoughts is that Scorpio energy. Now, that sort of Scorpio energy that understands, and I think on some level they want to be bossed around. They need direction, they need structure, they need focus, but also they need newness in their life. And so they're oriented around that, and I think that's what you represent. So that's why they're talking about you. Oakley dokes. Alright, so there it is. That's your reading. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment, share the video, and if you'd like your own personal reading, please check out the description for a link to my website, as well as a link to my Etsy shop, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye-bye.